Hello. You know what I'm going to say? I'm just going to move that slightly. Oh, there we go. It's pissing down with rain. It is. It's pissing down with rain. Oh dear, how sad. What are we going to do? Nothing. Nothing we can do. It's just coming up to Easter. And boy, is it pissing down with rain. Oh yeah. Right. I can close that down. Thank you. Oh, the cat's here. So good afternoon to you. I'm recording this on Wednesday, the 27th. Absolutely pissing it down. Yep. Oh no. Come away from the dog. We've got a suicidal cat at the moment. We've got this lovely little white... No, I don't want to see your bumhole. We've got this lovely little white house cat, which you've seen on previous videos. And I've got a lurcher. Here is a picture of my lurcher. The cat has this suicidal tendency to run up to her, sniff her nose, and of course when the dog looks up, she runs off. She's got the zoomies. The cats and zoomies. Anyway, right. Oh, gosh, there we go. Just eke into... Oh, beautiful. What's counting down? Right. Oh, wonderful. It's been a rather traumatic week. And I've got my tea, so you can see it's been traumatic. I told you last week that one of our presenters died. And today, Wednesday, I actually went and saw him at the funeral home. And I know it's just a shell. I know it's his body and his body's given up life. But he looks so peaceful. I mean, you can still see little bits of cyanosis in his ears and in his fingers. They've done an amazing job. But cold. Really sad. But there you go. Was shock. Of course, now the biggest problem we've got is he passed away without any family and no will. So everything has gone to the state. And he's got a really nice CD collection, which he had promised to the station. I mean, this is huge, though. I mean, we're talking 1,000 or so CDs, maybe more. In fact, I think it's probably about 2,000. Some of them are really rare, but the council, no, they're ours now. And they'll probably sell them off as a job lot. So if you're interested, you'll probably pick them up. Because they're not going to go through them all one by one and say, oh, this one's worth 20,000 quid. What is it? No, oh, go away. She's got this thing. I fell asleep in this chair, this one I'm sitting in. And I fell asleep and I had my hand down. And all of a sudden, I woke up to the sharp claws of the cat biting me on the fingers. Oh. She's got some catnip in a sock. Oh my word, you've never seen anything so funny. She is really going OTT on that. Anyway, sorry, I digress. So there is, I went and saw Gary and I just talked to him. And it helped me put closure to everything. You know, I know he worked for me, but he was a friend as well. And he was... He used to share all these wonderful stories of being on the road in the Royal Shakespeare Company, doing all the lighting, Rick Wakeman, and talk about celebrities. And it was really nice. You know, you could listen to his stories and it was nothing offensive. It was just great. And of course, now he's gone. You know, of course, we've now got to think about what we're going to do with this spot because Gary's gone now. And I really don't want to do an extra 2 hours on Friday on the radio show. And of course, his slot on Saturday. So, got to think about what to do. But we've got to start thinking about. I mean, he did leave a piece of paper with everything written on it, but it's not a will, so they can turn around and say, no, we want to keep everything. Anyway, they've changed the locks. And the second bit of bad news I had today, what was it, on Sunday? One of my presenters threw a teddy out the pram and stormed off. I'm never coming back. She has a lot of work on, crying. She's just not sleeping. She's tired, but took it out on me. Bob is a bad person, so she took it all out on me. I was the worst person in the world. All I'm doing is sitting there, and we were just talking about something or other, and she just suddenly blew up, took it all out on me. And this time, I really didn't deserve that. And this is somebody who works for me. You know, it's worked for me. Anyway, I'm never coming back. You'll never see me again. Okay, bye. I'll just play some of your old shows until I find somebody else. It's a really sad thing, you know, when you've got a friend and they go do that to you. Oh, bastards. Anyway. So what else is happening in the world? Lots of bad drivers. People with red lights. No, it doesn't account to me. I'm exempt. I'm going to go through anyway. It's not changing. I have a right. I pay my road tax. Yes, we have a lot of those. Been out with the hound. We had a nice little walk around. She's getting old. She is, how old are you, Luna? Coming up to 13. Whatever that is in dog years. For a lurcher, she's quite a big lurcher as well. So she does sleep a lot. But she saw a squirrel yesterday. We were in the park. We used to go to this park. And she saw a squirrel on the other side of the river. There's the River Sid, which comes down. That's why it's called Sidmouth. Anyway, so she saw this squirrel and she was staring at it. If she'd been a puppy, she would have jumped in there, swam across the fast-flowing river, up the other side and chased the squirrel. But she's getting old now. So she might go in and paddle, but that's about it. Poor little thing. Oh, poor little Luna. So she's getting old. All she wants to do is eat, sleep and get rid of whatever she's eaten. Poor little thing. Hang on, I'm going to have a slurp. That is so good. You have no idea how good that is. Anyway, last night I've got these new boxes. Let me show this one from here. This is called a tentacle sink. Haha, I've got two of them. And when you put them on, they sync everything together. And so you can have multiple cameras. And in my case, they do audio. Because what I've done is in the past, I like to go downtown and I have an audio recorder, which, you know, you basically put your shotgun mic on. And then you get people talking and it's out of sync and it takes an absolute age to sync this thing back up together. So I've got one of these. So that goes onto my audio recorder and you record that on the left channel and the voice goes on the right, which you would think is good. However, problems, isn't there, little cat? Lightworks and DaVinci Resolve don't like timecode, so you've got to fudge them around and embed them and all sorts. So there I was, 2 o'clock last night. Don't eat the dog. Come on. She's trying to bite the dog's nose. That won't end well if you do that. Do not bite the dog. Suicidal, I tell you. Anyway, so it really works well. So I've worked out how to do it and embed in the sound and it's all working. So I did a little bit of recording yesterday with me and my Moog. I've got a Moog. And it's a very nice Moog too, if you don't know what a Moog. I'll put a little bit on in a bit, all right? So at the end, if you make it all the way to the end, I'll play you a bit. Not a lot, and I've got this Jupiter X, and it was just mucking around, all right? but pretending to be Rick Wakeman, but in long hair and stuff, you know. But there you go. So if you make it to the end, I'll stick some Moog on. But there you go. What else? So I got all this working, everything timed up, all working well. And I was really pleased with it. But then I looked at my clock and went, oh, uck, with a F on the beginning. Yeah, fire truck. Oh, fire truck, it's 2 o'clock. Of course, I'm getting old. So I've just been to the lavatory. I go to bed and I've got to go again. And it's like, really? Oh, now it's 3 o'clock. And I've woken up from a dream going, I've got to go again. This is what happens when you drink too much tea on a Tuesday night. Gosh, that's good. That is really good. I'm going to put that down there, I think. So, yeah, I'm waiting for it to stop being so wet so I can get my camera out so we can show you around Sidmouth. It's a beautiful place. It is. I'm going to go up Alma Fields and then shoot down and then we can go from there. All right? Okay. I'll take the dog up there, but it's a long way. I've got to take the whole pack on my back. Yes, you know what it's like. So how are you doing? Are you okay? All right. Your health is my concern. Yeah, of course. Anyway, I just thought I'd give you a quick update of, yes, it is pissing down outside. Is it pissing down? Yeah, still pissing down outside. Well, it is England, isn't it? You know, we've got lovely green grass. Because, yes, it's pissing down. Ugh. I think for the last 3 weeks, no, more than that. Every time I've made a video, it's like, it's not raining. Oh, yes, it is. Sad face. Oh, sad. I posted on my Facebook page, dj.bob.blues, when I was feeling sad. And when I'm sad, I turn my Hammond on. I've got a B3 Hammond, one of these new ones, or when I say new, it's about 10 years old now. And I've got this massive Leslie. If you know what a Leslie is, it's a spinny speaker thing. And I just play, and I can just lose myself, and I'm all happy again. So on Sunday, I was really sad. A, because Gary had died, and B, because this other presenter decided to throw a teddy out the pram. And that was it. So I was sad. But we're all right now, aren't we? We're all right, Luna. Yes, we are. So everything is okay now, I think, in the world. Once I've had a play on my Hammond, I might. What I'll do is, now I've worked it out how to record time code on my iPhone, which I'll have up upstairs with me. I'll play you some Hammond next time. Let's see how that goes. But yeah, feeling good. What else is happening? It's Easter Sunday. So Easter Sunday, is, as you say, is coming around, and it's going to piss down. Ha! What a surprise! But yeah, it's going to piss down this weekend. So thinking, what should we do? What should we do? I've got a couple of days off. I'm not broadcasting on Monday, on Easter Monday, but and Lent stops on Sunday. Oh, Lent stops. Oh, wonderful. What have we given up? I can't tell you, but yeah, you can just imagine what I'm going to be doing on Tuesday. I won't be able to see much. Sorry. So yeah, don't know what we're going to do on Saturday. I might go to the pub on Saturday. Looking forward to that very much. I like to wander with the doggy, and we end up at the pub because she takes me there. The little dog, she takes me to the pub. We go off walking and we end up going all this, and we end up at the pub. And it'd be rude not to go in for a quick slurp, but half a pint. Lots of half a pints actually, but there you go. But it is lovely. And then we walk home and then have something nice for tea. So anyway, is that it, Luna? Are we all done? Yeah, I think we're done for today. I'll see you next week. Keep your chin up. Quite sure why they say that. You know, you're walking around, hello, chin up. Like Bruce Forsyth. No, but you've got to keep your spirit up. So I think in the States you say keep your pecker up. Obviously they don't know about getting old. Or Lent. Until next time, here's me and my Moog. All right, just a bit, just a tiny bit. All right, tally ho.